of the Snowmasters are stainless steel construction. This is a 66 liter size. This side is 36 liters and this side is 30. The neat thing about this thing, it is so versatile. So when we use this, we use this as our fridge side and we use this as our freezer side. But the neat thing is you can do any combination. You can go refrigerator, refrigerator, freezer, freezer, refrigerator, freezer, however you want. It comes with these great baskets for easy loading and unloading. And like I said, this one is 36 liters on this side and this one's 30. The basket configuration's a little bit different on this one, but it comes with two of these. And I got to tell you, for loading and unloading, these things are awesome. And you can see at the bottom of every compartment, it has actually drain plugs that actually drain out the back side. And I'll show you that here in a second. It also has LED lights. So every time you lift the lid, these lights come on and illuminate all your cold beverages or food or freezer items. Now here's the drains I was talking about. You can actually open these up and clean and have it drain out, then you can close it up. And you don't even have to take cover off. They have a nice Velcro hole for each drain plug. So here's some of the specs. So it's all stainless steel construction. It comes with the insulated cover. It comes with a remote. We're going to show you that here in a minute. Comes with a 12-volt plug-in and your standard household 110 plug-in. It's got front and rear fans to help prevent overheating. It's got a 5-year compressor warranty. It will run off 12-volt, 24 DC, and 120 volt. The temperature ratings, you can go 50 degrees and down to -8 degrees. And I got to tell you guys, when you're a full-timer or you're an overlander, making and having ice when you want it is fantastic. So, I mean, think about it. If you're just got your regular cooler and you're out for extended weekend trip or even longer and you have that ice melt, well, that's a problem. You don't want to run to town just to get a couple bags of ice. We use the silicone big block ice trays. We fill them up. Next morning, we have ice. Then we dump them into Ziploc bags, refill them, and just keep repeating that process, and we never run out of ice because you never want a warm beverage. It runs off 66 watts. It has 3 cutout voltage settings. So what that means is, so for instance, like in my Tundra here, I have a 3-prong 12-volt plug-in, and I can plug this into my truck, driving. It's keeping everything cool. But let's say I pulled over and wanted to go fishing for a while, and I lost track of time. Well, this will actually read the voltage in your vehicle, and you can set whatever you want. So I actually have mine set at 10.7 volts. So once it reads 10.7 volts, it will actually shut off so it doesn't kill whatever battery that you're on, which could be, you know, a problem. I mean, great, your food's nice and cold. You go to start your vehicle, it won't start because it drained it. So you can set it at 10.7 volts, 10 volts, and 11.8 volts for your shut off. So that's a nice convenience. It has a battery monitor on the side, so if you're hooked up to your 12-volt system, it'll actually show you where you are on your power. Now, how long it lasts on a 12-volt deep cycle battery is really going to depend. It's going to depend on your ambient air temperature. It's going to depend if you're running freezer or just fridge freezer, how much food you have in there, which is key. But they say on average you can get 12 to 24 hours on one deep cycle battery, and that's not too bad. And another nice feature about this fridge as you can hear it beeping. I have it plugged into the DC outlet here, but I don't have it plugged into power, and it's letting me know that there is no power with the audible beep. So we're going to plug it in. There, I just plugged it in, and immediately it's showing that I'm hovering right around 11.1 volts. And I have turned on the remote, and as you can see, I just turned it on. The freezer is at 52 and the fridge is at 53 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's very easy to set, so we can either set it here on the main controller, or we can also set it here on the remote. You hold this down, so I have the freezer set at 0 degrees. Hit the set button again, and I have the refrigerator side set at 36 degrees. And I got to tell you, this remote comes very handy when I have this in the back of the truck. All I need to do is keep this in the front of the truck, and I can tell where my volts are, I can tell where my temperatures are, without even having to get out of the truck while I'm driving. And as you can see, man, they did not skimp on how heavy duty these handles are. Another nice feature is these heavy duty locking clasp. So you can actually put a lock on here to keep people from stealing your beverages on both ends. And I love when a company thinks of all the small stuff. And what I mean by small stuff, I have the deck system in my truck, so I have lost some clearance between my canopy and the bed of my truck. So I cannot quite open these lids all the way, but they have designed these lids to slide off just like that. So now if you had a low clearance issue where you could not flip the lid up all the way, you can still just slide them straight off, load all your food, and then when you are ready to put them back on, and just like that, it's back on. I bet you're wondering about the price. Yeah, it's about $1,380 for this. But again, I love a company when you buy something for almost $1,400, it comes with everything you need. It came with the insulated cover, it came with the 2 power cords, it came with the remote. You don't need to buy anything else. I kind of been keeping track how many hours I have on this, and in the year that we've had this, I am pushing about 6,000 hours of running time on this, and I've had 0 problems. Another thing, it also has quite a good temperature consistency. The coils are not just on the bottom, they actually go up the sides too, so I get really good coverage, because I know a lot of freezers and fridges, you know, the coils are strictly on the bottom, so that food tends to maybe be frozen on the refrigerator side. But this, I have not had that problem. I ordered this strictly off their website. I believe it shipped from Texas, and it was actually pretty seamless. Just ordered it online, and I think within 8 days it was at my front door before we sold our house. Well, that's about all I can think of about doing the review on this guy, but I got to tell you, again, it's not for everyone. It's almost $1,400 bucks. But again, if you are considering a fridge freezer, I would highly recommend this one. Do your research on it. Again, if you're a full-timer or an overlander, seriously, this has made my life a whole lot easier. I don't have to worry about melting ice. And it's nice too, again, like I said, Brenda and I do a lot of fishing and hunting, and if we've gone to some lakes in the past where we've caught a lot of fish, I have the ability to vacuum seal them or put them in Ziploc bags and actually freeze the fillets. And how nice is that? No spoilage. I'm hoping to put some venison in here after we get some this fall. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those and I will get back to you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe because it really helps the channel, and we really enjoy doing these reviews. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you down the road.